Good morning, everybody. Tyrone Roberson here. It is Friday, January the 26th, 2018. Your year to prosper. And obviously, today I want to talk about detours. I want to talk about detours, guys. And this has been a week of planning, goal setting, planning. What are your goals for the year? And I really want to quickly today talked about, planning, how big you want them to be, how do you create positive goals, what's the cost of them, what's the cost of those goals, what's the cost of your plans. Hopefully you've been searching and digging within yourself to figure out, what do you want? What is prosperity to you? If this is the year of prosperity, what is it to you, and what do you want to accomplish this year? How big do you want it to be? What's the cost of it? What is it going to cost? And today I want to talk about detours. This morning I was thinking about detours, and I'm like, me personally, I don't like detours. I don't like detours because when I get in a vehicle, I have a destination in mind, and so I'm trying to get there straight to my destination. And a detour means that I've unexpectedly been derailed. So details are unexpected derailments, and so a detail is defined as an example. It is a different route than the ordinary, used when a direct route cannot be used. So there's a direct route that I'm used to taking, but the detour says I can't use that route. Now I have to take a different route that's unordinary. And so one important thing to know about detours is, because I want to give 4 keys on the benefits of detours, the benefits of a detour, the positive aspects out of it, the positive keys you can grab out of a detour. And that's something because this is a year of prosperity, so everything must work. It's got to work for the big picture. And so detours can do just that. And I want to give 4 of them. One thing I want you to know is detours change your route, but don't change your destination. Detours they may shift your route, but they will not shift your destination. The big picture is still there. And so the first key I want to give today is detours teach you how to travel on rougher terrains, because detours is a road that's less traveled. Say you're on the freeway and you're driving and you're moving, and freeways create volume, lots of volume. So MoDOT or wherever you live, they have to take care of those highways because it's so much volume. So much is smooth, the lines are striped, and you got signs that tell you where you are and where you're going and how many miles it's going to take you, a half mile, a quarter of a mile, this and that. It's so much volume on that main road that if you have to, say you're going through a rural town and you have to jump off the freeway because of an oil spill or an accident or something like that, now you are on rougher terrains. And sometimes in life, when we have detours, when detours and unexpected derailments hit us, we have to get on rougher terrains. But a benefit of that detour, it teaches you how to still be en route to a destination, but you're going through a rough time. You're going through a rougher terrain, and it shows you how to manage and how to survive through that detour while you're still inching towards your destination. You're still inching towards getting back on that main route, getting back on that main road. And so that's the number one thing. It teaches you how to navigate through tougher terrains. And let many of you've been through tough times, and sometimes those tough times are some of the best things that ever happened to you. It's some of the best things that ever. You didn't ask for it. You didn't want it to happen. But when you went through it, when you were through it, man, you knew I can go through some stuff. I can go through that. Number 2, the second thing is that new discoveries. Detours bring about new discoveries. New discoveries. So, man, it's a benefit to goal setting. Going through tougher terrains is definitely a huge factor in setting goals, accomplishing goals, because unexpected derailments will happen. It's not an if, it's a matter of when and when it does. So number 2 is new discoveries. One thing about detours, it's less traveled. Detour routes are less traveled routes. So there are things that you're going to discover that you normally in your day-to-day routine, you're not going to discover. You're not going to discover them. You're like, wow, I didn't know that was there. This is only, what, an eighth of a mile from my normal road traveled. I didn't even know this was there. Man, I'm going to have to take a walk. Or you see a park that you never recognized, or a pine, someplace you can come and just free your mind, or you can come and take a walk with your spouse or your family or something like that. So new discoveries. And a lot of times in life when we go through tough patches and you go through tough times, we discover a hidden strength. There are strengths that were on the inside of us that we didn't even know was there. I know many of you, you've been through hard times you didn't ask for. You were trying to go here, and then this unexpected derailment happened, and then you realized, wow, I didn't even know I was strong enough to get through that. And so, yes, those strengths were on the inside of you, but they never had a platform to reveal themselves. And detours can give you the ability to discover newness, new things, new strengths that were on the inside of you. You know you got it. There's something on the inside of you that you setting these goals are going to accomplish major things that you didn't even know you had. You didn't even know you were that strong. You didn't even know that you would be better after that hard season, that hard time. You're stronger now. You're tougher now. And so that's the second one. Second one is new discoveries. The third one is you gain more of an appreciation for the main road when you have a detour. I'm sure if you're in St. Louis, you remember when they were fixing Highway 40. And see, when they started working on Highway 40, it was a 2-year detour you had to take. If you took 40, because at that point we lived in Lake St. Louis. We live in a city now, but we lived in Lake St. Louis, and so 40 was like, that was the road we took. We took 40 all the time to get to the city. We took 70 most time, but sometimes we took 40. My wife always took 40. And so now you have 2 years that they're working on this road. And now it's like, oh man, I'm gonna have to plan this. And that road, 40 being shut down, costed a lot of people about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Some people 30, but it cost you something. And so when they opened 40 back up, oh, people were just shouting for joy. Oh, I'm so glad to have 40 back. So when detours will they will cause you to appreciate the normal. You're on your route to your goals and you're meeting it. You have more of an appreciation now, because usually when there's no detour, you're just rolling. You're not appreciating the road. You're just going through the motions. But then when you get thrown off, it's just like, you don't appreciate something until it's gone. Now you have more of an appreciation. Man, I'm glad I can get to work 15 minutes earlier now when they open 40 back up. And such is life. When we have goals and we're moving and things are going smooth, you should have appreciation, because you know what? 40, when they reopened 40, it was smooth. The roads were nice and paved. The signs were new. There was a newness that you could appreciate. And such is life. When we set those goals and things are going well, appreciate those times of peace. You're ready and prepare. Prepare for the tough, prepare for war, but enjoy the peace, enjoy the smooth roads when you're on the smooth road. But detours help you appreciate those main roads. The fourth and last thing I want to talk about is the most important for me, and it is detours teach you how to learn patience. And I almost got to just stop right there. Detours teach you patience, because my natural personality does not include patience. Now you can work on your personality. You can work on weaknesses. They can become strengths if you work on it. But I'm not naturally patient. I'm just not. I'm not naturally patient. So detours teach you patience. It teaches you how to, maximize and soak up. You can't do nothing about the detour. The main road is shut down. Don't just forget about it. Don't be frustrated. The main road is shut down. Now, just learn patience. Soak this in. I'm going to read this definition of patience. This hurts me, y'all. This hurts me. An ability or willingness to suppress restlessness or annoyance when confronted with delay. An ability or willingness to suppress restlessness or annoyance when confronted with delay. I don't like delays. I like to get straight there. I'm on destination. I got goals set. I want to get straight there. But patience is your strongest ally to accomplishing goals. It's one of your strongest allies to accomplishing your goals. But impatience is one of the strongest adversaries to you accomplishing your goals. It's one of the strongest adversaries. We know New Year's resolutions, there's so many common studies and they all come out to the same results, pretty much. Less than 10% of New Year's resolutions get accomplished. Less than 10%. 90 to a lot of studies have 8%, 8% of people. So you're talking 92% of people who set New Year's resolutions do not accomplish them. So we know the effect to New Year's resolutions is failure. But what's the cause of failure? And that's where we have to focus. That's going to cause that problem to be solved. And one of the major problems to failing resolutions is impatience. Impatience is one of the major forces against New Year's resolutions being accomplished. Impatience. Because one of the major goals people have in New Year's resolutions are health goals. So going to the gym and things like that. So why are the gyms filled up in January, but not filled in March? Impatience. When I want to lose 20 pounds. I remember when in 2011, I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to lose weight. I knew I needed to lose about 35 pounds. I was 220 pounds. I was unhealthy. But if I start, I'm excited. I want to lose 20 pounds. 2 weeks goes by and I lost 1 pound or 2 pounds. If I'm impatient, that impatience is going to discourage me. It's going to make me lose focus of the big picture. It's going to make me lose focus on all the benefits that come with losing that weight, being more healthy. You feel better, you look better, you feel better, you're more healthy, you have more energy. The big picture, but I only lost 2 pounds. What's the use? I'm not going anymore. It's not worth it. It makes you compromise the big picture. Impatience causes you to compromise the big picture. And remember, I told you yesterday, BP. Anytime you get discouraged, BP, big picture. And also be patient. Be patient. And I didn't have this in my notes, but another benefit to detours are accountability. Detours keep you accountable. It'll keep you pointing on it. You're going into these new areas that you've never been sometimes, but it'll keep you pointing this direction. You're trying to get back to 44, this way. You're trying to get back to 70, this way. And every turn, it'll say this way. That's accountability. And accountability is crucial to goal setting. You can't do it alone. It's just like that person who hires a personal trainer on January the 1st, they'll be more likely to stick in that gym than a person who I'm just going to go to the gym by myself. No accountability. Because that personal trainer is going to keep you accountable. They're going to keep you accountable. So the 5th point to detours is accountability. It'll keep you. Because they actually, by law, they have to point you into the right direction. When they throw you off the normal path, the normal freeway, they have to tell you how to get back. And so detours will keep you accountable